Morning YouTubers, Ian from Cooper's Court here. Yes, the voice does sound rather strange. Unfortunately it's been rather excuse me for coughing, rather a struggle this week. Wife came back at the weekend with severe throat infection. That's the weekend before last. Obviously you saw me throwing up the shit and everything last weekend. Sunday, after watching the rugby, basically just felt like somebody had, I don't know, pulled the plug downhill. It's a great rate of knots. It wasn't COVID, it was a viral infection, whether it was the flu, even though I'd had my booster jabs and all the other bits and pieces, not really sure. Finally managed to get the wife into the doctors on the Wednesday, myself on the Thursday. The amount of pills and everything we've been taking to try and combat this thing. I lost my voice on Tuesday. This is the best it's got since then, so I apologise for the huskiness. Maybe some of you might find it a bit of a turn on, maybe you don't, but hey ho. So not much got done this weekend. I'll show you what I'm up to. It is Sunday morning. Did a little bit of work yesterday. Could only manage a little bit. The energy reserves just aren't back yet at the moment. So I'll give you a bit of a look around, show you what I've been doing yesterday, and then I'll also give you an update on what I'm planning to do today. First thing you'll notice, it's chucking it down the rain. We've had some very, very high winds. Fortunately this time the gazebo up there has managed to stay intact. Yep, thank God for that. So we can get on and try and do some work inside of here. Sorry if the light's going to strobe sometimes. I'll try to keep you out of that way. I'll keep shielding it. So what we've done, we've added Nemo so I can see what the time is down here. What we've also done is we've got the external power cable come through and strengthened with the pattress board at the back there. Come through, there's a water covered outlet on the other side, which would show you if it's not raining. That's what we've done on that side. We've also taken out the bar across the bottom of the doors for no trouble when I'm coming in there. We've moved it further down here. What we've done is, hopefully you can see that that's been notched out now. What it was easier to do is to take this whole panel out. Notched it because there's a screw on the top which wouldn't come out properly. That one's now been notched. That one's been notched. So now both roof timbers at the same height, which allows us to make sure that works out a lot easier. What you should be able to see is lots of plywood on the floor. Probably saw it in the previous part of the video. 15 sheets, that's going to clad the walls. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all put that on. We've got some tile spacers or window spacers to put on next. Then we're going to put the insulation in. And we're going to put the plywood on the top. So what we're going to be doing is, if you can remember, in this area here, there's going to be the multi-bay filter system, and then there's going to be the moving bed, DIY moving bed, and then we're going to go out through that wall. So we're going to be coming in through this wall, going out through that wall. It's going to be a door into here, so we can get out backwards and forwards. We've got to put the UV pump and everything all onto this wall as well. So this is all going to be put down onto this wall. The upflow filter will be going in this area here with a separate pump, so that's all going to be taken care of. We have now figured out that we can put the sieve on the front of the filter. That's just got to sit high, so then the gravity will feed it into the vortex, etc. as that goes through. So all that's been taken care of and we've got all that sorted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start put you up on the tripod and start putting some of the breathable membrane up. You can see what we're doing from there. There's people going to say, oh, you don't need to do that, you don't need to do this, etc, etc, etc. Whether it's belt and braces, not really sure, but I'm going to give it a go, give you the best chance possible. So put you up on the tripod and watch me over they go. So, good afternoon, YouTubers. It's Monday afternoon, just going from work. Thought I'd show you what I managed to get up to yesterday. Once I decided that the breathable membrane was round the wrong way, we stripped it all off. And as you can see, we've now got those sections done and the two roof sections up there done. If you're wondering what the white things are, they are window spacers, 3mm. They are to give me a minimum airspace gap. Now this is 25mm, that is 40mm, so I'm not going to have too much of an issue with those going into there, but they're just there to give me a bit of peace of mind. So we've done all of those all the way around here. We've done these. We've got the cable ready to go in. Got to put a pattress box up in the top up there. Done these two panels, and we've done only the tops of those three panels. The other sheets are down here waiting to go on. Basically, too tired yesterday and wanted to go in and watch the England rugby match, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So as you can see, fair amount of work done. Not as much as I would have hoped, but bearing in mind, as you can still probably hear, I'm a bit croaky, the illness and whatever else. As I said, I did manage to cut out and get the roof joists and everything sitting properly. Put loads more screws in. It's screwed now in the right areas into the floor joists, so all of those have been done as well. So we've got all of those nice and tight. You can see all those going in. So that's all nice and tidy. So yeah, pleased. You know, pleased. Once we get the insulation in, the vapour barrier on, and then the boarding on, what we're going to be able to do then is to move all of this all over here, which will then allow me to finish insulating or getting ready all of this side. So that will work. What we can also do, and we want to do first, is we're going to actually insulate this panel here first. So I'm going to insulate this panel here first, which will allow me to put my fuse box up in this area here, which will allow me to then put a temporary socket on the wall over there and be able to run my power. At the moment I have to unravel it from there, take it up the garden to said garage, which is a bit of an issue, but hey ho, needs must. So thank you for watching. It's been Cooper's Coy. It's been nice to have you along. Hope you've enjoyed some of the work that we've done. Not as much as I would have liked, but you know, ill health and all the other bits and pieces, we get done what we can get done. So thank you all for watching, as I said earlier. Also all those new subscribers, thank you, nice one. Also want to thank everybody who's promoted the YouTube channel, ads, Coy and all the other bits of people that are out there. Really thank you very much indeed. I have noticed though that although I'm over 200 subscribers, that 70% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed, and that's every week. So how do you keep finding me? Just out of interest, because people tell me that you have to have the notification bell or be subscribed, or do you just keep coming back? If you'd like to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, helps my channel and helps everybody else's channel if you subscribe to it. And if you touch the bell icon, you'll get notified. I don't do that on most people's channels because I know where I want to go back, and every week I get a new update and it tells me what's going on or when they've updated. But more than welcome. Say any comments, anything else like that, leave them below, and I'll see you next week. Take care, and don't forget, Bob's your uncle.